Hello guys, this is KTB Vlogs or TBC Production. As we are at the final video of this series, of course, and it's remastered, of course, as we are doing in this final video is doing the ranking of all the movies from Child's Play, including the Child's Play remake. So, like I said, as I talked about in the introduction video, I said that this series was, I wanted to remaster it and wanted to do it back on the original phone that I did it on. So what you hear like on this phone, of course, I have it sound much better and try to make it sound remastered so it sounds pretty good. So that's what I did as for this whole entire series, and shockingly enough, I can't believe this old phone still works. So that's what I did for this whole entire series, of course. And I know maybe you guys probably see this video probably after Halloween because it's Halloween. So I don't know when you guys will see this ranking video. So anyway, so as we're going to do the ranking of all the movies as from low on the list to the top on the list. Alright. As in this video, we'll be talking about the TV show as well. So, let's get started. So, as number 8 on the list, of course, it is See the Chucky, like everyone will kind of think of. Of course, yeah, See the Chucky. I know this movie was, it was very bad from as a lot of people's point of view, I know. But like I said, the only real reason I watched this movie is because of Chucky and Tiffany. That's the only reason of this movie. Like, yeah, I didn't really care they had a son, and like that crazy scene from the end of Pride of Chucky, because I was like, and then the scene is so scary as well, like, what the hell? Like that. And so, but proceed, of course, and plus it is the real reason why Chucky never went back into theaters, because how bad the movie was. Because now everything is going straight to DVD, and that's basically what they had to lead Chucky to because of that, and from See the Chucky. So yeah, it is a bad movie, and I think I rank it a 4, I think. So that's it's a horrible movie, I know. Everyone should know, yeah, this movie was bad. So, number 8, See the Chucky. Number 7 is actually Cult of Chucky. And this movie, it is a lot of problems with this movie. Like, when I saw this trailer for this movie in 2017, I thought this movie was going to be just like Curse. It was great, it would be good, and all that, and really it's not. I mean, it's completely very, very, like, the story is so twisted. It's like it's playing 2 different story roles. I mean, like, split in between, and you be like, what the hell's going on? Like, you don't know. Like, the idea of having Andy in this movie was a nice thing to do, but he just got wasted in this movie. Same for Tiffany, like they were there, but they just got wasted. I mean, they're not using this movie a lot. So it was just, they were just there. And you had to tease Kyle at the end of the movie. And I guess she'll have a bigger point in the TV show. But as a scene in the Cult, the movie was kind of, the idea of having 3 different Chuckies and stuff. They was trying to, do the old ideas they could have done in the previous movies. But this movie was just messed up. Then in the end, you possess Nika. I mean, it was not right. But like I said, this movie, I forgot what I rated. Man, I think it was a 5 or 4. I don't remember. But as for Cult, it's not a great movie. I mean, I thought this movie was gonna be good, but it wasn't. And I know I talked a lot about it in the last video because that's probably the real reason why that the whole video was 50 minutes because how I was talking about Cult. Because like the other movies and stories, like I just went through their stories quick and simple and all that. But as for Cult, I just had to think my head around it. But other than that, it's not a great movie. Alright, number 6. It is Child's Play 3. I know, like, I kind of would not want to put this movie here, but in some cases, some people would actually put this movie low on their list and hate the movie. But as the story behind this movie was actually rushed. It was rushed the following year, 1991. Of course, after the best sequel, Child's Play 2. This movie, it was rushed. The whole idea would have been cool, like if there were a lot of Chuckies and all of that, and like the movie is still great to watch. So okay to watch. I mean, like I don't hate this movie at all. Like the beginning of the movie, like when he killed Mr. Sullivan and the CEO. I was like, wow, that was a great kill. Like, right in the beginning of the movie, I like how he was sneaking around and hiding in the shadows. Of course, and, even Chucky's death scene in this movie was great. I mean, completely great. I mean, and and some people will say, like, it would have been a perfect fitting for him this way to end, to die like this, and never came back. But, that did not happen. But other than that, this movie was not bad. Like, it was not really bad. Like, and to be honest, like, the whole movie, like, I like how the idea, like, it was actually at a real military school. So I was surprised about that. Like, it's kind of nice, So for this movie, I think I gave it a 6, I think. But as this movie, it's not a bad movie. I will watch it anytime. Like, every Halloween, when I watch all his movies, that's what I do. I watch them all in order. So, for Child's Play 3, it's still a great movie, even though it's number 6 on this list. It's still a good movie to watch. Alright, number 5 is Curse of Chucky. So, as for Curse of Chucky, now we have the top 5 now. So, Curse of Chucky, the movie was pretty good. It brought back the roots of making Chucky scary again. And of course, it was a great new way of telling a different story. And of course, as in this story, this movie, he's trying to get revenge on the people that he came across, and basically Now we knew the whole story, like how what was he doing before he transferred his soul into a doll and all that stuff. And basically, it's pretty cool. Like, I like that. Like, and then as I thought in this movie, like Chucky, because I thought this was like a brand new movie, and then like is this a reboot or remaster or remake or something like that? And then as in the middle of the movie, and Chucky has scars on his face. I'm like, huh? Oh, and then there was another scene. Of course, Nika was looking on the computer and it showed all the places, what in each movie. Of course, like the Chicago, that was Child's Play 1 and 2, Kent Military, Child's Play 3, Hackensack, New Jersey, Bride of Chucky, then you had Los Angeles, Seed of Chucky, and I like that. It was kind of nice that all the stories of the movies connect together, and because I thought this movie was like a remastered or remake movie or something, and but like I said, in this movie, I like the atmosphere, the darkness, and the intense, scary feeling, and then plus it was perfect. And this could have been like that for Cult, but it wasn't. This movie basically, it was like you had a good movie that side up well. Then the following movie is actually the next movie is bad. I guess you kind of make sense with Bride. Bride of Chucky was a great movie. This, everyone hated Seed of Chucky. It's kind of like bad, good, bad, good, bad, good. So like Curse was great, good, and Cult. I mean, but I don't hate none of the Chucky movies. I mean, I don't hate them, but it's just so sad. Like, Cult made me hurt inside. At least I can watch Seed of Chucky, and Cult I can't. It's so messed up. Like, I don't know what's going. It's like it's twisted up. But anyway, guys, Curse was a great movie, and I gave it I think an 8 or 7 out of 10. I think on the video. It was a great movie. I mean, it was good. Okay. So, number 4 is the Child's Play remake. I know a lot of people would tell you, oh, this movie's not great. It should have been low on the list. It shouldn't be high on the list or something like that. Not low. So the remake was a good movie. I mean, I like how they had the story of like Chucky and Andy's friendship and all that stuff. It was kind of a nice thing they done. And then like in the end, the best friend that likes you so much becomes your enemy. And it's technically how it was. I liked the whole atmosphere of the movie. It was kind of scary and dark. And the kills in the movie were gruesome. I mean, very gruesome. I mean, especially that Shane scene. And the janitor. I mean, shit. The movie was not bad. Like, it was a good movie. And I like that. And of course, like, like, it gives you a different take on Chucky. Not like it gotta be the same exact thing. Like, do the spell and do all that. No, it was different. And plus, as for this movie, they were following a old script that could have been for the original Child's Play movie, because it was called My Friend Buddy. That's what it was actually called, because his name was actually Buddy. Instead it was Chucky, he was called Buddy. So of course I know the Buddy song and all that stuff. You know, they try to do different things with Chucky and stuff, and that's what they try to do. And of course, oh, and the music of the Child's Play, the theme for the movie is actually nice. I like the music. Music was kind of cool. It kind of like reflects off the it kind of reflects off the Curse of Chucky theme a little bit, and then it reflects off of Child's Play 1. So that's what it kind of did. It kind of mixed both of them together. So the remake, it was a good movie. I mean, I didn't hate the movie. It was kind of good. I mean, there was no hate towards it. I mean, you know, I liked it. I think I gave it a 7, I think. So, yeah. So that's it for number 4, the remake of Child's Play. Number 3 is the original Child's Play, of course. And as you know, the starting point of the whole series, as of, like as to me, yeah, it's not my favorite movie of the series. Of course, for this movie, it's a starting point. There's some scenes in the movie I liked and everything, and of course, this was not my first movie I've seen of Chucky. So that's the whole point of it. Like, I don't hate this movie. I like what it was, and of course, as the times went past this movie, of course, 1988, this movie was, different from what I kind of expected what it would have been. But it's a good movie, of course, for this time and the starting point of the series. So for Child's Play original, 1988, it was a 7. Yeah, a 7. So it's a good movie for what it is, and that's it. Alright, so we down to the top 2. And of course, as the top 2 movies are two of my favorite movies. So coming at number 2, of course, is Child's Play 2. And of course, this movie is my favorite movie. I love this movie from ever since I watched it for the first time. And of course, a great sequel. And of course, I like how in this movie, like, Chucky is going after Andy and all that, and basically I like the whole entire movie from beginning to end. And as in this movie, I love the music. I mean, the theme is always the best. Every time I hear it. All the scenes in the movie I liked, of course, like the school scene, the factory. It was a great movie. I mean, a great movie. So, I say number 2, Child's Play 2, and it was a 9 out of 10 because I love this movie a lot. Alright, number 1, of course, Bride of Chucky. Bride of Chucky was the very first movie I seen of Chucky, as I said in the introduction video. As of right now, during Halloween, this is the time I do watch Chucky, and I watch all his movies, all the way up to the last one, including the remake. As of this movie, I first seen it when we had the VCR tape, and of course, as I got older, I bought the DVD set that comes with the movie and all that, and I do plan on getting the full pack that comes with all 7 movies. No, I'm just gonna like replace my original DVD set. No, my original DVD set's not scratch up or anything. So, no, like get the whole set that comes with every single movie. Cause what I'm missing from my collection, of course, I don't have Child's Play 1. Or yeah, I don't have Child's Play 1. And Cult of Chucky, because how I watched Cult of Chucky is I downloaded it on my computer one time and I watched it. But as for Child's Play 1, I know the movie from beginning to end, and sometimes it's on YouTube for free. I watched it on YouTube for free. So anyway, I would like to get the full set, get the new pack set of the movies. But anyway, as for Bride of Chucky, I watched this movie every Halloween, and kind of fitting it was released during the Halloween season. Fitting. And love this movie from beginning to end. It was a great movie, and of course it basically stapled the knowledge of the horror icons all in the same universe. So that basically told me as I thought it was Freddy hand coming from the ground and grabbing Jason's mask, and yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense that they're all in the same universe. But yeah, I love this movie. Chucky's laugh, of course, everything of this movie. It's a great movie to watch. And even though I know a lot of people needed to see the Chucky after this movie because as great Bride of Chucky was, and then the following movie is not great. It's kind of a weird pattern. But as I say, it's a 9 out of 10. My favorite movie of all time. At number 1, Bride of Chucky. So, as the list, number 8 is Seed of Chucky. Number 7, Cult of Chucky. Number 6, Child's Play 3. Number 5, Curse of Chucky. Number 4, Child's Play Remake. Number 3, Child's Play Original 1988. Number 2, Child's Play 2. And number 1, Bride of Chucky. So guys, that is my ranking of all the movies. And now we'll go into the final section of talking about the Chucky TV show. So recently, as when the TV show was released on October 12th, that what kind of got me the idea of wanting to come back and remaster my thoughts on the Child's Play series, and of course I decided to do that, and that's what I accomplished this Halloween season. So as for this TV show, as the series, it's at first, when I heard they were making this, as some people were kind of supporting this, of course, as in I think 2018 or 2019. I think it was 2019. They had when they tried to when the announcement of the remake of Child's Play, everybody was like, Joe Missy, Tom Missy's making the TV show. They should be doing this to him. All that. And I know, as some people were kind of confused, because, as I said about in the reviewing, The first movie was originally owned by MGM, and even till this day, the movie is still owned by them. It's like, say, okay, let's say like this character here is owned by this guy, and now, but as originally the other person that had this character is the original person that had him. So the new guy basically don't own the character really. It's the original person that had the character. So like if I create this character here and then let's say this guy right here takes him and I don't have the character anymore, but in reality he is still owned by me. So that's basically the truth about the remake. Like, Child's Play is still owned by MGM, and so, and it's kind of, I guess, MGM, as they let them put the first movie on the DVD set now, and that's what they did. So, as to some people, they don't know nothing about that, but they just publicity. It created Chucky. They don't own Child's Play, and I guess because it kind of makes sense of during that. I think after Child's Play 3, they don't use the name Child's Play anymore because Universal. See, when they did Child's Play 2, they went to Universal, and remember what I said? Child's Play was originally made by MGM, so they can't use the name no more after that. So that's why now you see this name called Chucky or something like that. And so technically, as of the TV show, of course, yeah, it is called Chucky. But yeah, that's kind of true. Like, I mean, I know a lot of people were supporting this, and now it came true. I'm kind of surprised. So, as the story of this TV show is basically focusing on new characters, of course, and all that. And as this character named Jake, he kind of reminds me of Don Mancini a lot. I mean, he kind of really does. This Jake character, of course. I'm not gonna talk about the whole story because you guys should know the story if you watch the episode and all that stuff. So I'm just talking about the looks of the show and everything. So yeah, like the Jake Weebler character is kind of reminding me of Don Mancini a lot, kind of, and like he kind of give you Andy vibes, of course, and all that kind of stuff. But I saw the other stuff in the series, like all these different these characters and stuff, and what Chucky basically started doing, like killing someone in each episode or so, and you guys a little it kind of does. He do kill a couple of people in the episodes. Like he even killed his dad. Then he killed the maid. He killed the maid. He killed the housekeeper, and then he killed a kid at a party. But other than that, like I said, I like how and what's so great about it in this TV show is that they try to get Chucky backstory, and of course, like when he was young, and it's kind of nice thing to do. I guess they kind of fall in the format of trying to make that happen. So I like how, because when we watch Curse of Chucky, they tried to give Charles Lee Ray some backstory so we know who his character is and all that stuff. And that's what I kind of like about that. Like, it was kind of nice. So as as for the following episodes, of course, as so far it looks good. As I really would love to see Andy again, because that's who I really want to see. And Tiffany, of course. I wonder if all of them will come back, like from each movie, like his mom. I would really love to see Catherine Hicks come back. Well, she's in Chicago. Forgot. And then Jesse and Jade, I kind of would love to see them return. That'd be kind of cool. Or De Silva or Tyler from Child's Play 3. But other than that, as the setting for this movie, of course, is set in Hackensack, New Jersey. So, because Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky, I know the filming was take place in Canada, but the Hackensack, New Jersey was in the movie. So I'm kind of thinking if Jess and Jade would return, then it kind of makes sense. Like they come back as well. But I don't know. See, that's what I leave that to you guys. Like, I would want to see that to happen. But as for so far for the TV show, it's doing good. I was kind of surprised because I didn't thought it was gonna be so great. I mean, but it's kind of I know, because seeing Chucky having his own TV show kind of reminded me of Freddy. Yeah, it kind of does a little. It kind of does a little bit. It kind of reminds me of the Freddy Krueger show that Freddy Krueger had. So yeah, it kind of does just a little bit. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on the Chucky TV show. I mean, I don't hate it. It's it's doing good so far. I mean, it's kind of nice they give him a little story and you get to know his character and do all that kind of stuff, and but it's still gonna have more to go from, and that's what it will do. So guys, I hope you guys enjoy this ranking of all the movies remastered, and talk about the TV show. So, happy Halloween, unless, I don't know when this will be uploaded, but yeah, happy Halloween. Of course, as each Halloween every year, that's when I watch Chucky. I always watch Chucky every Halloween, and that's what I do all the time. Because like, as for the other scary the horror icons, I don't really watch them. But every time I go on the EMC, they'll show all of Michael Myers, and they have one day showing Jason, and I watch Chucky. That's who I watch all the time. But that's what I'll do. So I hope you guys enjoy this series remastered. My thoughts on the Child's Play series. You would like to go watch the original one, you can. But as for this one, it's remastered, in a better, simple way, and so you guys should know the series and all that stuff. So yeah, So that's basically it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And happy Halloween, guys, and see you guys next time. And peace.